Stream. Hello everyone, welcome to Surya Stream. That's me. Well, I'm here to play live online chess. Viewers, whoever wants to play a game against me, you can challenge me in the chess.com. I have dropped my description in the profile. Okay, let's start our game without wasting any more time. Not gonna play too much games. Maybe after this, I will analyze. I will start preparing for a opening after this. So this guy is going for knight to c3, the very first move. So I'm going knight f6. Okay, let's go. Let's capture the center. Let's try to play the center for the center. Okay, he has gone d4. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I will attack in the center. I will attack in the center. So this shows that I am a c4 player. Sorry, d4 player. This move shows that I am a d4 player. Okay, let's go here. Don't want to. After he takes, I take with a pawn or something. He'll probably take with another pawn. So don't want that to happen. So let's go. Let's capture this for now. Okay, this fucker is going some crazy opening. Okay, let's try to think something here. uh what if I capture here? He captures, I capture. The bishop is under attack. Okay, the knight is also attacking this. The knight is defending the g5 bishop. What if I give a check? After giving a check, I can take the knight this way. Okay, after I give a check, if he goes here, I'll take the knight this way. In case if he is going here, then what is it? Then what is it? Nothing, right? I have to bring the knight again back. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's put our knight to this square for now. So there's a possibility for him to capture this pawn. Okay, now if we capturing this, we capture this, we capture. If we capture here, I'll capture. This is a okay position for black. Okay, let's go here, so that in case if he is taking this, we take with this. If we take, we'll take here. And if he takes, I take. And if he takes, there is this move. Okay, let's wait. So bishop here, bishop to e7. He takes. I cannot take here, but he can take this one. If he's taking, I'll take here. Then I'll go castling. After take, I'll go castling. Okay, what if I go now attacking here? He has to move something like this right now. He's forced to move here. If he goes here, we'll capture this bishop. Then we can attack knight e4, so that will attack both the pieces. So now he is forced to move this, so I'll take. Let's go chat. If I go here, it is attacking. He cannot move the bishop. If he is moving the bishop, take. Then bishop take. Then we can take this. I think he is forced to take this, so I'll take here. Which would be better, going here or going knight to d? 5. So knight d5. Okay, what if I take here? He takes. Then I can't go here. Okay, I'll go here. He has to take, so I'll take. Already I removed that move. Yes, he has to take it. He has to take it. No other option for it. And now probably I'll take this. No, I can't take this because he'll take this way. So what I'll do, I'll take this bishop. Oh my god. Now I'm having a double bishop advantage. So take, take, take. Okay, if he takes with the knight, then give a check. Okay, let's go here, chat. Let's go here. So if he takes, I'll give a check first. Then I will start to bring my bishop also into the attack. Okay, now we can probably castle on the. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, if I castle on the queen side, then if he castles, then I can go here. Then the rook is this is getting attacked. Well, I will prefer castling on the queen king side only. Castle on the. Okay, I will start with this. Okay, take, then push this on. Okay, let's bring this pawn into play. Sorry, rook into play. think I could have taken it. Should have made that to a double bishop. Should have made it to a double bishop. Oh, sorry. Should have doubled the pawn. Sorry, guys. Too much rolling today. Okay, if he moves this, let's go here. And if he takes, I can take. Okay, yes. If we take, I'll take this. I think there is an imbalance in the mm, white position. This pawn is double. We are having a connected pawns. Bishop is good. We can snatch this pawn. If knight is staying in this square, we can take this knight also. Knight comes here. We are pushing this pawn. Not a problem for us. Okay, I can take this pawn, right? Hi, Amon. How is it going? Everything? Let's bring the king. Yeah, we'll go for an exchange. Then we can start collecting the back pawns in the second rank. That's true. That's true. Yes, we can take that. If he is moving, he is going to lose on a pawn. He is going to lose a pawn. Oh my god, man. This is like clean winning, dude. What he can do about this? Okay, he resigned. Well, where did we make some mistakes? Let's analyze that. I think he initially didn't play well. He got the advantage in the opening because of his mistake. What happened? What is happening? Oh, it is clear. It's okay. So he went knight c3. Okay, for that knight f6, d4, d5, d4, c5, bishop to g5. Okay, that is not a good way to. Okay, so I shouldn't have gone this. What is it? Okay, this is also not good. Knight here. This is also not good. Then, okay, it is asking me to move my knight to e4. So takes. Okay, what if I take, then put the knight in this square? Oh, then I can take this pawn. Ah, okay. I can take this pawn. Oh, even taking this pawn is not a good move. That is what it says. Taking that pawn is not a good move. What? Should I defend or take with this? Okay, taking with this is a good move. What if it takes? Then develop the bishop. Oh, not develop the bishop. Do not develop the bishop. Then. Okay, give a check. Oh, give a check. Collect. Okay, no, give a check. This knight is defending this, and also the bishop can come to e2. Then what? Knight c6. Okay, it asking me to play a developing move. Maybe because the opponent pieces are in weird squares. In so the bishop is not developed. The knight is protecting the bishop in e from e4. That is why it is giving an advantage for black. And also the pawn is already advanced too much. Okay, I think I can go here also, like attacking the knight and the bishop at the same time, but f3, yeah, it weakens the black's position. Then bishop f5. Okay, fine. Let's analyze how we played. Okay, so for this I played e6, and e6 he went with e4. So I took, that's fine, it's a valid move. He took. Now I brought the knight to knight b d7. Okay, knight b d7 is not a good move. That is what it is saying. Maybe bishop e7. Oh my god, bishop e7. The advantage is completely going for bishop e7. The advantage is shifting for white around one, which means like losing one pawn. Why is it that? Why is that? Why the advantage is going for bishop can give a check. I'll cover it with this bishop. Okay, so after this, can I take this? Oh my god, suddenly after okay, yeah. Oh, this pawn, this knight is not protected. Oh shit, I forgot the knight is. Okay, knight takes this pawn. After knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, rook takes. Okay, because we are losing one pawn. That is why it gave an advantage like one around 1 to white. Now it is giving almost advantage 2 to white. Because after bishop e7 we are going bishop to e7, then we are losing this pawn. Takes, bishop takes, or takes. So bishop e7 is not a good move here, because of the reason, if I am going bishop here, he can take this pawn with the knight. Does not need to take this knight. Now this knight is like too powerful. If I am going something like this, probably he can put the knight back, or else he can also go for bishop to b5, give a check. Now either the king has to move. If the king moves, we are losing a castle. We are losing the right to make castling. So if bishop goes here, I think should take. Okay, this is like It is so okay. Yes, this position. Oh shit. Okay, I shouldn't take. Maybe takes, push pawn, push the pawn. After take, knight takes. Knight cannot take. Bishop take. Push the pawn. I think I can even castle. Even I can do the castling or take. Okay, take is not fine. This there's this more like putting the queen here and start attacking here. Oh, there is this pin, right? There is this pin, guys. No need to think too much. So, so that's why bishop e7 is not a good move. Bishop e7 is a mistake. Okay, I went knight b d7. Yeah, even knight b d7 it is not saying a good move. So let's say, oh, let's see what should be the good move. Should I take? Yes, it is saying me to take this pawn, but I didn't take. I went knight b d7. I thought to develop my pieces first, because in case after take, if he takes, okay, I'll take with this so that this bishops. I don't want to put the create a double pawn. That was one intention. But yeah, by creating a double pawn, we are actually uh, creating the what do you say? What do you say? We are actually supporting this pawn by doubling our pawn. So in case if it takes, because thinking this is pinned, we'll go give a check and then collect this knight. So that's not possible. Okay, so what if this move? So if this move still that one, okay, now it is equal. Now the only possibility is to take with this, then take here, then I should start my development. I should start developing my piece. Okay, this developing this way is not shit, man. Did I do? Yeah, it is saying me to push a6 to stop the knight to come to this square and also the bishop to come to this square. So after a6, bishop d7 and knight c6. That's the idea. That would be the idea. So let's say if white plays a regular developing move, bishop to no, 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 no. Oh my god! Now the page is like shooting for white. What is the move? Find the move for white to win. It takes. Oh, 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 no, 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 not coming. It is not coming. What I thought was, see, knight takes. Okay, it's not a move. So what? Let me explain what I thought. Knight takes. Okay, now if I take with a, okay, this knight can also take. Okay, I missed it. What I thought is, so after takes, if he takes, take with the, see again, if they take with, that is what it is happening. Like if they are taking with the pawn again, that is what I calculated. If they are taking with the pawn again, then yeah, we are having this check. That's what I was thinking. You're having this check, then what else? The king can go to this square. If the king is going this square, there is one more check here. But what is it? Uh, worth place to give a check? Oh, okay, so what we can do is after give a check, we can just castle. After give a check, so now castle. So that still we are maintaining that this is like this bishop cannot move. So next we can bring the knight into this square and start putting pressure on this bishop. This to defend this bishop, this knight cannot develop at all. Okay, so but if they can, for this they can actually take with the bishop. That I didn't calculate. Okay, I think then we can directly go to this square. There is a threat to take this, so we can directly go to queen a5. That's why. Okay, that is why this variation won't work. Let's focus on our game. So I developed my knight. He brought his bishop. After he brought his bishop, it says the game it's equal. So I gave a check. He has to block with the knight, otherwise he'll lose the bishop. Now I went to knight e4, attacking the bishop and also pinning the knight. He has to take this bishop. He has to take this knight first with his bishop, otherwise he will lose. He will lose the light square bishop, because in case if he's defending like this, then I take, he takes, then I'll take the bishop. That's why he has to take this knight first. I take this bishop, then he goes to the square. Now I take the bishop, not the knight. After queen takes, now I take the pawn. Why I took the pawn? Because I want to develop the bishop, that's why. Okay, now he took with the knight. So for taking with the knight, I gave a check first. He blocked it with his knight. So I was thinking, in case if he's taking with the queen, case if he's taking with the queen, I'll develop my bishop this way and start castling on the. Oh, okay, I cannot develop the bishop because this is the move. There's this move. I would have missed it totally. Okay, then I should have castled right away. If he is going, if he is taking with the queen, I should have castled, long castling right away. Mm-mm-mm. So, but he took with the knight. For that, I had the chance to give a check. I think here only I thought to long castle, but somehow I don't want to do that. I wanted my pieces to be developed first, so that's the reason I went bishop to b4. After he castled, I did the long castling. He came for the exchange. I exchanged the pieces. Now I should have taken this, but I didn't take this knight, so that's not a good thing. I went here. See, it is saying the advantage is dropping. Maybe I should have gone here. Yeah, I should have taken this. Yes, it is telling me to take this because this pawn is getting doubled. If he takes with this pawn is getting doubled. So our king or the rook we can put in this file and grab that pawns. Okay, we pushed this pawn to attack the knight. The knight went there. See, still we had the chance, but I didn't take it. Still, okay, now it says the advantage is like too much for advantage is too much. Why? Too much for black. Why is here also I was thinking first take this, then push this pawn. Hmm. Okay. Okay, what is, let's think what is here. Should I take this? Yes. Taking here, that is the advantage. Should have taken it. So he takes, then bring the rook. to defend this pawn. Hmm. Okay. What about this? Okay. So take. Well, not completely sure, but in this position, the advantage is too much for black. Okay, I think this allows the rook to come to d2 because we will move our bishop to g4, take this knight and put the rook into d2. If the knight is leaving away from here, leaving away from this square, then still we can put the rook to d2. In case if we move something like this, I think we can go here, or else we can also start collecting the pawns instead of giving up the bishop for the knight. We can start collecting the pawns, like the pawns this with the bishop, and we are having two passes and the king is on the side which the pawn is going to like pass to be a queen, and this side we are having like four pawns to defend these three pawns. Okay, let's go to our game. So I pushed the e5. Now knight went to f3. I brought the rook to defend the pawn. Knight to d5 attacking my bishop. I brought the bishop to the square. Then he is attacking again. Now I went to bishop c6. Yeah, it is saying yeah, that's the good move. He took, I took. Okay, so here he again did a mistake. So I took it. Yeah, this is like easy win for black. Don't need to analyze this position further at all. Like this is like easy win. Okay, it is telling me to go here right away. Okay, then what? What? Come here. Yeah, it is telling me to come here to target all this squares. Maybe I can go rook to a4, grab this pawn, or rook to h4, grab the pawn. Okay, nice. It was a good game. Yeah, let's analyze. Okay, let's learn some openings. I am going to learn openings in stream. Opening that I am going to learn in stream today is Grand Prix attack against the accelerated dragon. Just a second, guys. I'm just setting up things. Okay, let's go. think this looks good, right? It is clear. Okay, maybe I can increase the size little bit. I will go this side. Okay, guys, let's see how to encounter this Grand Prix attack, which is like I am almost facing most of the time. Let's learn. Let's learn how can we face this Grand Prix attack. So the knight usually goes to knight c3 to achieve this Grand Prix attack. So from black side, we develop the knight to c6. Well, here white goes f4. So what they are giving displaying. Okay, so f4, for f4 we go g6. Okay, for we will play the main line of move of knight c6 as it is most okay, we already read it. G6, why not this move? Well, white has d4, very annoying. Soon, so in I very annoying. I play this with white myself. Okay, so g6, a very popular line among club level players. This is a side line that gives white decent attacking chances. However, it's fairly easy to deal with. So after knight to f3, we can start developing our bishop to g7. So in this opening, what white is trying to achieve, as I can see, it is opened this f file so that after castling, they can start pushing these pawns. That is what I am able to see from this setup. Okay, so let's go deep into it. So after bishop g7, bishop b5 attacking the knight on c6. White wants to get rid of the bad bishop early by exchanging. Okay, then if we play c5, the Sicilian, the white bishop, the light square bishop is becoming bad. So that is why sometimes people play directly bishop b5, like instead of moving all this, so they directly play bishop b5. But bishop c4, that's kind of covering all these diagonal. Okay, not sure why they are saying it is a bad bishop. Maybe we need more chess knowledge to understand that it is a bad bishop. Actually, in this position, what I would think is I want to develop my piece. I don't want to develop or else move an already developed piece, so that the instinct move would be to push a6, d6. I cannot go knight to f6 because of the move e5. So I cannot go knight to f6. Probably I can go. Sorry, probably I can go this or this. That's the instinct move which I will play. Let's see what they are providing. They are telling us to play. So bishop. Okay, whites want to get rid of the bad bishop early by exchanging. Bishop c4. There is another variation which is bishop c4. Okay, we can go into that variation first before coming to this variation. The more aggressive move that is easier to deal with. This works only if we don't play the proper defensive moves. But of course, we will e6. So if bishop to c4, the move is going e6, going for e6. After, we should prepare our knight to put into knight g7 and push the pawn on d5. So now if white plays f5, that's an inaccuracy. Most move that aims to brute force things. The most popular move that aims to brute force things. So here we go knight to g7. Do not need to take this pawn, knight to g7. So the computer wants, they are also saying that computer wants g into f5, but that's very dangerous. This is low risk, high reward, knight g e7. We want to play d5 anyway. Okay, we want to play d5 anyway. That is true because of we need to kick this bishop away from this square. In knight g e7, now f into e6. So for this, well, white has to justify f5 with something. Okay, f into e6 they are taking because of the move they played f5. We are taking with e into e6. Okay, I didn't see that one coming. Don't get tempted by f into e6, which is very dangerous. d3 castle castle. Okay, they are saying okay, don't get okay. So now, yeah, the usual developing move for white is d3. So now castle from short castle. Okay, now knight a5. The computer wants to go h6, knight d4, and bishop d7. That is what the computer wants us to go. Knight d4, knight d4, bishop h6, or bishop g7. But what they are telling us to go for knight a5 to capture this bishop. Okay, that is also cool. Going knight a5. Knight a5 trying to attack this bishop. If it goes here, we can push the pawn on a6. If it goes here, then we can take. Okay. I think my uh, view side of the face is getting covered by this notations. I think. Okay, let's go into the main line. Get into the main line. So now bishop b5. They played bishop to b5. So for bishop b5, okay. Bishop b5 play knight to d4. Castle. Okay, castle a6. Bishop goes there. Knight h6. See, we would never think of developing our knight on e6, but see, in certain openings, it is okay to develop our knight on h6. Sorry, I was saying e6, right? Sorry, h6. Yes, so certain opening we can develop the knight on h6. Okay, now there is another interesting move for this. Bishop c4 is also possible. So for bishop c4, okay, yes, e6 followed by c4 is a real threat. Okay, I think they will lose. Okay, e6 goes here, bishop comes here, bishop b7, b6, d6, bishop b, sorry, e6, bishop b3, bishop b7. Just a second. For bishop b5, we are going knight to d4. Now castling, yeah, castling will attack the bishop a6. Bishop goes bishop 2. Bishop d3, knight h6 to maintain the this diagonal for the bishop. We are going knight h6 to maintain the diagonal for this bishop, and also we castle this knight can come to f5 in case if he pushes e5. Takes, takes with the pawn, take with the pawn. Knight goes to knight e2, attack in the center. The Grand Prix is pretty much a tricky one one trick pony. Double update my, I will update. Analyzing, learning, just updating my YouTube stream title. And analyzing accelerated dragon solving puzzles real time. Shit, man, title is too long. Okay. I am trying to update my title. Now the title is playing chess every day until 100 subscribers, viewer challenges open, road to 2200. Along with that, I need to add, analyze, and learning and analyzing a particular chess opening. How can I add it? Cannot add. Welcome. Okay. Also, maybe I'll also learning and analyzing. Okay. solving puzzles real time. Opening each day. Accelerated dragon for today. Okay, guys. So my description says that I'm also learning and analyzing different opening each day on stream and solving real puzzles in real time. Okay, so that is what so far in Grand Prix attack. Let's analyze let's recall the opening once again with ourselves for each different moves. Okay, there is different variation. Don't a6 after a6. Don't play knight into b5. It does work. Not after a6. Before after castling, instead of playing a6, don't play knight into b5. It does work, but that's exactly what white wants. That gives white a big lead in development, and it's shockingly difficult to play as black after that. So for this bishop d3, we already analyzed bishop c4. So in case bishop c4, again attack bishop with again attack the bishop with bishop b5. Bishop goes here, bishop d5. Okay, yeah, bishop if bishop goes bishop d5, rook b8. If white did not don't save this bishop, then the next move would be, yeah, the white can save the bishop with e5 also. So what I was thinking is, if yeah, white can go okay, if white tried to develop this pawn by going a3, then there is c4 and it comes with the e6. So to avoid e6, bishop has to move his pawn to e5. That gives an advantage for black by developing the knight to h6 f5. Okay. So for instance, if white goes a3, oh, okay, we don't need to go right away. Okay, e6, e6. It is telling to play e6 and bring the knight to e7. The computer is telling us to move knight to sorry e6 and bring the knight to e7. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let's recall the openings one last time. So knight c6, for knight c6. What is c4? Very annoying. Moon. Okay, this. Okay, this will eventually turn into. Okay, it won't turn into open Sicilian, because after take queen takes, this rook is under attack. So to avoid that, we go knight c6 immediately. If for that, f4. F4 is the Grand Prix attack from white side. So for f4, we go g6. Actually, for Grand Prix attack, accelerated dragon is obviously the best choice instead of opening e6. Knight to f3, bishop g7. Now there is two options, bishop c4 and bishop b5. Let's analyze bishop c4. So bishop c4, for bishop c4 we have to go e6. Yes, correct. Now the idea is develop the knight to g7, knight to e7 and push the pawn on d4. So for that, if they are going f5, well, I think the logical move for white from white side, they won't go like at least from at least around no 2000 rated players or 1800 rated players. I don't think they will go f f5. They will usually castle. So if they are castling, we have to go knight e7. Then they will probably go d3. So for d3, the only doubt is can I go d5? So usually white will do castling in this position. So for this, we have to go knight ge7. So for knight ge7, next if they are going, they want to develop their other bishop also. So for that, he'll probably move d3. So for d3, the only thing is, can I go d5? Yes, the white says, sorry, the system, the stock computer says to go for d5. It says to go for d5, b6, castling, but I would prefer d5. So in case if bishop goes here, now we castle. E5 means knight f5. So there are these weak squares in our side. At least this square is a weak square, but somehow white cannot attack that square and it is defended by this knight. But the white can go g4. So for g4, what black can play? What if white goes g4, knight f d4. So knight into d4, knight into d4. The only annoying thing is we have to develop our pawn. We are trying to push this pawn will become a weak pawn. That is the only annoying thing right now. Let's check out if there are any games that is played from this position. No games. So what about yeah, there is this one game which played, but for that position they are going knight a5. A for d3, the move is d5. So bishop b3 or bishop b3 castle. So for castle, queen e1. There is this queen e1. What did they provided in the opening is going f5, so I don't think anyone will go f5. Okay, f5. There is a move that is called f5. There is a this move. f5 is in the opening only. The move f5 is already there in the opening. So if they are going f5, knight g to e7, that's the move. So now f into e6, d into e6, d into e6. Okay, even there are games which is played by Nakamura and Nepo in this position, and Nepo has won the game. Well, interesting. We can take a look at that game. But in that game, Nepo played f into e6. It's fine. We can still take a look at the game and try to understand what are the ideas they have implemented. Okay, d into e6. But I will go with d into e6, obviously. You know, d3 for d3, castle from the white side. Now we can go knight a5 and attack the bishop. Okay, knight a5 is the common move. It's in the opening. It's already in the opening, but engine says to play h6 or knight d4 or bishop d7. The knight d4 is also available. Knight d4, the move knight d4. That is like centralizing our knight. So I think I will go with knight d5 instead of attacking the bishop. I'll go knight d5. Actually, there is one funny thing that has happened. Uh, I don't want to share it because it is related to work. Can ask then why you triggered us, why you told it in first place. But yeah, man, sorry for telling. Actually, I'm reading the chat and suddenly I started laughing. Okay, yeah, I think here white is and black both are doing better. There is no advantage for any side. Okay, let's see one of the game. How let's see a game which white win. Karthik B4 with Modial Sakais. I don't know who is it. Okay, let's see. Black has gone knight a5. So for knight a5, white. What do you think we can play in this move? Knight a5. For knight a5, bishop to b3, bishop to, or else we can leave the bishop there only. Don't need to react. This move is possible. This is possible. This is not even possible because we are getting a tempo. So this is like the worst move. So we can ignore this one and bring the queen here and start putting the queen on g3, or after bringing the queen to e1, push these pawns and then start the and then put the queen on g3. Okay, so what is it? Bishop b3, or I can develop this bishop also to bishop to g5. Okay, I think as I said, the computer suggests. Actually, I didn't see the computer move, but computers also suggested that queen e1 is a is a okay idea rather than moving this bishop somewhere. The bishop can be there. There is no need to move the bishop from that position since the knight is attacking. We do not need to worry about doubling our pawn, at least for this position. Even though we double our pawn, it's like one, two, three, four. The pawns are going to be four against these three, so it is okay to double the pawn. Okay, next bishop f4 is one more, which is white suggesting. Okay, let's see what they have gone in this position. Okay, this guy has gone bishop to b3. This guy has gone bishop to b3, which is the opening, which is the opening theory. That's why this guy has gone bishop to b3. So for bishop to b3, h6, that is also there in part of the opening. 6 is also there in part of the opening, but why people play h6? Why? To stop this knight to come to this square, also the bishop to come to this square. That is also one reason. Maybe not the knight, not to stop the knight, not to maybe because to stop the bishop to come to this square. Okay, so for this, yeah, h6, then queen to e1. Already, it's not in the opening theory. Okay, queen e1. So for queen e1 takes, take with the a pawn only, not with the c pawn. If we are taking with the c pawn, then this is already under attack. So queen can capture it. Even if something is defending, still taking with the c pawn is not a good idea because this is a weak pawn. This will eventually become a weak pawn if you are taking with the c pawn. And now e5. So e5, again the advantage is going to white, at least. The computer suggesting to start the attack, go f5. f5 into f5, knight into f5. Interesting move. Not even f into f5. It is telling take with the knight. Holy shit, man. How someone can even think about that? The computer is telling move f5. Then if you are taking, usually our idea is to take with the pawn, but it was giving initially to take with the knight. Yeah, still again it is giving that as a suggestion, taking with the knight. Oh my god, this is crazy, dude. I don't think anyone will even think about this taking with the knight in this position. At least we need a a quick advantage. We need to see the advantage right away. If we are not able to see the advantage right away, what is the point of taking with the knight? If we are taking with the pawn, at least we are like, okay, the bishop can come here, or this is already connected. Psychologically, what I'm saying is correct. Maybe the stockfish might think differently. Okay, let's see what they played. E5. So for E5, one thing is they are giving up the square. That's not a good idea, giving up the square. And also they blocked their bishop with their own pawn, which is not also a good idea. Now the white can bring the pawn to this square and then put the knight on the square. That is possible. Okay, now he brought the queen. Okay, after bringing the queen, why he has to go h5? Why he has to go h5? He wants to put the bishop on e4. Is that the reason why he went h5? Also, the idea is bishop white wants to take bishop into h6. Why he was not able to push this pawn? If he pushes this pawn, takes, queen takes, or else if he pushes this pawn, takes, knight takes, then there is mate, threat for the mate. Okay, if okay, now it's like the rook is seeing this pawn, the knight is also looking at this pawn. There is a threat for mate also. So g5 is not possible. G5, I think it's a blunder. It would be a blunder. So yeah, h5 to stop him to from taking this pawn, just to stop him from taking that pawn. And now he developed the white developed bishop to e3, attacking the pawn. I think we can go b6. Yes, that is what black has done. I just want to say, if someone is watching, I am ready to play a game with you guys. Until then, I will just prepare openings. I will learn openings myself. Going to keep the going to keep playing games very less, very little, instead of like keep on playing. It's like not even improving my chess. It is actually like a degree. What do you call? What is the opposite of improving? What is the opposite of improving? Tell me. De- Decreasing. What is the opposite of improving? Someone help me. Okay, so f6. So f6. The black played f6. Hmm. Okay. Rook to f2. Rook to f2. What black can play in this position? Like too much. Okay, bishop. So bishop developing more. Bishop e6. It's okay. Now the thing is, the knight can also jump into this square. Okay, let's find the idea for white. What white can play in. since I'm unable to like think anything, I will probably go for the developing move like this, or put the rook on rook AF1. Maybe that's the point. White initially developed the rook to F2. So that is one idea. Put the rook onto this square and bring the knight here. Take this pawn. If it takes, take, but the queen should not be there. After rook, then bring the take. Yeah, you are giving up. Are we getting any advantage? No. We knight here. Then put no knight here. Knight to E2, knight to G3. I think this is an idea which will work. Knight to E2, knight to G3, then take this pawn. One idea, and the other idea is bring the rook to F1, rook a F1. Even though there is no attacking that is coming right away, we can create a battery out of our rook. Okay, it's yes, that is what he played. White also having H3. Okay, H3. Okay, now let's find the idea for black. If I look at this position, white is having more space, which means they can attack very well. Black is like defending, they are not even just developing. So I have to think how I can take my pieces into the opponent's territory. My own pawns are blocking my pieces from developing. So the only way to get into is like going with the white knight inside this square. At least we can have to occupy this square. So in case if we take like this, then we can bring the queen to c7, rook to c8, and start targeting this file. Okay, let's see. Knight c6. Okay, that is the move he also played. The idea is to put the knight into on put the knight on d4. Okay, queen g3, what the opponent played. So for this, can come bishop to bishop f7, then bishop e8. Or else we can also go here. G5 is also possible, but it will weaken this square, this f5 square. Is it okay to give up that f5 square? Okay, for now, let's stick to. Okay, I cannot develop. First, I have to bring the bishop on bishop to f7. Let's say, oh, king to h7. That's also a good move, which I missed to see. But white, the system wants to put the queen on e8. Okay, king h7, knight to f3. Yes, finally, but that is a inaccuracy. It's not a good move. That is what the engine says. Okay, knight goes to h h4. An intention to attack this pawn, the g6 pawn. Now queen comes to e8. Yeah, the engine says g5. G5 would be a good move. The engine says g5 would be a good move. g5, knight f5, knight into f5, rook into f5. Holy shit, man! Rook into f5. What? Oh my god. g5, knight f5. The engine says knight f5, knight into f5. Not even e into f5. Rook into f5. Oh, oh. Okay, rook into f5. Rook into f5. Bishop into f5, rook into f5. Exchange sack. That is crazy, dude. Exchange sack. Okay, nice. It is okay to give an exchange sack here in this position. I see. I see. YouTube is doing a video to maintain streaming and viewers. Holy shit! What? God, the work status is poor. Fuck YouTube, dude. YouTube or my streaming platform, like the platform whichever is streaming for me. Yeah. Okay, let's start concentrating on their game. So for that, queen e8 takes. So bishop takes with the pawn. Knight escapes from that square. You know, I cannot take the knight. Take the knight. Take. Take what? Bring the. What if I take the knight? At least so far the advantage is for white only. Then how black won the game? By cheating. Take. Okay, probably he can take with this. He has to take queen. Take with this and bring the rook. Takes. Takes. Then this pawn is under attack. Goes here. This or the queen comes here to attack. Again, okay, what if I take? Okay, what if I take? If I take, there is a win for white. Just calculate and win the game for white. solve this puzzle. Queen takes, queen comes here, king comes here or here, then rook comes here to attack this pawn. Bishop takes, rook takes, and still there is a threat to take this pawn. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So take, king goes here or here, doesn't matter. Let's say king goes here, then put the knight into this square. Now bishop take with the rook, queen takes, king goes to g8, take, take, take. Okay, that's the move. So queen takes, king goes to g8, then take, take. We kick this. This bishop is under attack. Bishop cannot go here. Bishop cannot go here. Bishop cannot go here. Even if someone is trying to protect this bishop, still they cannot protect it. So even before taking this, they are trying to move the bishop. The bishop comes here. Still take. You can take. Okay. So for this, yeah, the move. This is the move. So if king goes here, we are going. We are taking on. King is going to gh8. We haven't analyzed that position yet. What is happening? So if king goes to square, then take, 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 bishop take, queen takes, queen takes. White can go, black can go both these squares. Black goes to this square, then take it. And we are having only knight. First knight. After I take, if he comes here to create some play, I will block. Knight f5. No, no, no. Still we can take the pawn on. Still we can take this pawn on take. So in case king goes here, take this pawn. Bishop takes, take with the rook. Rook takes, take with the queen. Don't take this one. Just to give a check here. He is going here. Give a check with this. Going here. Take. Is going here. Take. Because there is a threat. Queen g6. This mate. So he has to protect here. protecting there. Then again give a check. This square. Then again give a check. Still, I'm not finalized with my analysis. So king queen takes, goes here. Check this comes here. Okay, okay. So we go here, give a check. King comes here, take this bishop. Now, if king goes here or here, we can start to put a more pressure. I think, yeah, this is the move. Takes, takes, take, queen take. Lee moves here. Now, give a check. Then take, goes here, give a check. Okay, for this, come here for a mate, for a threat to mate. Okay, so just because of that, taking the knight is not a good option. Taking the knight is not a good option. So what should we play? We have to defend this pawn only, no other option. And also it's like he's going to take. Now it is like he can also fork. That is how he can play. That's like, oh shit, man. Let's see. Okay, he attacked the knight. He forked. Okay, suddenly he got a double bishop advantage. Ah, 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 ah. Okay. Okay, after this, black is getting starting to get advantage. I think this opening is not like such a great opening for black then. Or else this guy made some mistake in some position where he this is like not having an attack for black, not creating an attack for black. Okay, f6, rook f2, bishop to ec, rook came here, knight c6. So far it is fine. For this, now I realize why king e7 could have been a better move. Okay, I would actually go for this move, like bishop f7. Bishop f7, knight comes here. Okay, then I have to take the knight. He takes, then I can defend this. Okay, I am having a defense like knight e7 that will make like too passive. Hmm. Okay, fine. Okay, let's analyze the game only. Takes, queen takes. into f7. He took the pawn. H3. So after h3, advantage is getting to black. The advantage is getting to black after h3. Why is that? Take. Queen can come to the mate, but the queen in bishop f6, rook f6, queen g8 means queen goes h5, mate. Oh no, it's not a mate because king can go g7, but rook at g6 is there. It can pick up the queen. So that's not the move. Take is not the move. Actually, I'm like pretty tired. That is why I'm just talking in my talking like this. Okay, rook comes here to attack. That's move. Engine is also suggesting. So again, rook c2. A mistake. That is what engine says. Rook 1 f3. This is also a good. Rook comes to e5. Okay, this is a blend. Yes, a blend. Okay, this is a blunder. Come on, guys. Find the best move for black to win this game. Okay, f7. So bishop takes. Pawn can take. Okay, pawn cannot take because queen can be taken. Queen has to take. Queen comes to this square. This the queen now can go here, here. Keep the attack. Queen has to go to g5. Hey, hi, Yugal. Hello, brother. Today it's not more of a game. It's like analyzing openings, only like that. Not much games. Analyzing games, analyzing openings. So now we have to play for black and win the game. So what is it? I'm just Trying to find. So take. I played one game today. In that I won. So after this analysis, I will play like one blitz or something, and then I will wrap up my. So take, queen takes, go for an exchange. Queen has to go g4, queen g4 to maintain the attack. So now I can bring the rook to c8 and start attacking the queen. That is one possibility. Bring the rook to c8 and go for an exchange. Go on, show. Yeah, this is not the move, but still, this is winning. Queen g5. Yes, now rook to c7. Oh shit, man. Rook to c7. I thought rook c8, but it is telling me to go rook to c7. Why is that? Why? Okay, bishop into b3. This is also fine. Bishop into b3. It's more like a website which I make with help of. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Cool, man. Cool. Nice, buddy. Nice. Extremely nice. I appreciate your interest. Okay, now, yeah, yeah, we can. I will check out the website too. Tournament hub. If D5 will stop this one. The chess tournament manager. Oh shit, man, that's like you're doing great job. Thanks. Job too. Okay, bishop into B3, rook F3. Dude, you are what? You are some like talking like an entrepreneur, man. Dude, suddenly you turned into an entrepreneur. That is cool, man. Bishop goes here, the here. Dude, you are not even completed college. You haven't even completed college, dude. And you are building things. Awesome, man. Awesome. Now I can understand why rook c7 should be a better move instead of taking bishop into b3. So rook c7, I can go for an exchange if rook comes f3. I can go for an exchange. Queen takes, king takes. Queen gives a check. It cannot because the rook is blocking this square from giving checks. in case if he plays something, then I can go for an exchange in this square. Okay, there is no instant win, but we can win this game little by little if we don't make any mistake. That is how it is. Okay. Hmm. Okay, now after this take, okay, now let's think what white should have played in this position to win the game. Because the advantage is for white, it is like almost equal only, but still there is a very slight advantage for white. Now what white should do to win this game? They probably come like this. The rook comes here. If takes, then I'll take with the rook. Then there is a threat for mate. Queen cannot come here. Yeah, I would have played something like this. Okay, but still this is like not a good idea for. Yeah, this is mate. If he takes it mate. This mate in 5 now can mate with queen h6. Queen goes here. I come here. I mean, white will take the queen on f8. There is no move for like move for white, but still it is showing equal for white. I am not able to see any move for white. On push for this. On push d4. Taking this rook away from this. Holy shit! Now it is like completely winning for white. How come? Okay, now because if I go rook g3 now, then I can take with this pawn only. I go g3 now. If I take, I can take with the pawn, not with the queen. So there is this threat of mate. There is this threat of mate. So to avoid that, he has to come here. So we can go here because the next move is rook to g, rook to g7. Because now this is possible. So the queen has to move somewhere. Cannot move here. It can only move in this square to defend this pawn. Otherwise, this is mate. Hmm. Okay. A blunder. Now I can see why it's a blunder. The rook is not in this square. That then it is not a blunder. Rook g3 is not a bad move. Rook is in c5. He is not able to. He cannot take with this pawn. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's play one final game in which 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 3 plus 2. Yeah, we'll play 3 plus 2. I will play one three plus. Okay, I will check out your website. There is no spam link, right? This is not a spam link. After I open, it won't uh, redirect me to somewhere else. I know, man. I trust you. What the heck? Copy clean. I think it is not host, not coming good. Oh man, page not found error. I'm seeing page not found error. I am seeing page not found error. What man? Did you file does not exist and there was no index.html found in the. Yes, it is review. Okay, we'll fix it. Okay, after you fixing it, let me know. Okay, come on, guys, let's play one quick 3 plus 2. In 3 plus 2, my rating is not 2000, it's 1500. Okay, guys, let's go, let's go. What is happening? What is happening? Why my mouse is not working properly? What? Dude, why is my mouse is not working properly? Okay, okay, okay. Now I will just do the castling. E5. I have prepared this opening, dude. So far he played a take, 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 like the bishop, like the bishop. Go for the bishop. Will take if we I'll take. Then he can't come here. He has to go like this. Yes. Position cannot get better more than this. This position can't get better. There is this threat working, and also no hurry to what if I we place here. Yeah, we can take that first. Then we can put the bishop in this square. But first, let's develop our pieces, right? Our pieces. This bishop is moving, then we can go and attack in this. Mm, yeah, take, rook take, then bishop take. That is why we should prepare the opening. Still, this is a monster. Still, we are having a monster. What? Take, take. Probably I should have put my rook onto this square. Take, take, take. I still. Oh, if he goes, go here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my God, if he had moved that pawn, it is like too danger. It would have been. Oh my God, man. Oh my. Oh shit. Oh my God, man. Yeah, he deserved the win, dude. Holy shit, man. Still we lost the game. Holy shit. Didn't shit. This is the move which this is the move that went so bad. Also, I missed it to push the pawns on. Okay, just push this pawn. Take this pawn. Holy shit, man. That's okay, still the advantage is for black, but hey, okay, little by little it is starting to reduce. At least I should have gone the check. After putting the queen, king in the back rank, then I've gone something. Okay, okay. This is one more game which I'll play and then I will wrap up this stream. Don't want to end with the loss. But we were so good in opening in that game. He did everything fine, but he finally pushed this pawn. So here, yeah, wait, take, take. Mm, I'll take. Let's go for the end game. Let's go for the game. There is this mate. It's on. Should have pushed. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. It's so good to play. Yeah, it's made, dude. What are you hoping for? Okay, nice. Let's go with one more. I like, man. I'm liking this. Liking the blitz. Let's increase our rating in blitz as well. Fuck, man. Fuck. E4. Okay, take. Shit. Smith Mora Gambit. Okay, I didn't prepare for Smith Mora Gambit. Okay, I will take a look at what to play. Well, I'm about to prepare, but yeah, I will take a look at what to play for this. Instead of preparing separately, let's prepare in the like in the game only, not even like real game. So just 4 5 moves. Okay, Smith Mora Gambit, Smith Mora Gambit. Yes, how to play Smith Mora Gambit? Takes 8 FC. Holy shit! This guy didn't even give anything for Smith Mora Gambit. No, I do not like the opening. What this? Holy shit! What? Why it is suddenly showing to resign, showing me to resign? I don't like that whatever preparation they told to play. So I'm going with my setup. Smith Mora Gambit. Go here. I have to develop my setup this way. So take. Fine, go here because takes, bishop takes, and queen cannot. Queen can this way. Okay, for this I'll go here. Not be afraid to give up this square. What if it takes? Okay, my mouse sucks. Not sure why. things are hanging then and then. What? He didn't take this. Okay, this is the chance for us. Holy shit, man. Why? 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 They should have give a check like this. Maybe I can go here now. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. We are winning, dude. Yo, 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 yo. What a chance you had, man. You just screwed up the chances. Holy shit. What a game. What a game, man. What a game. Still, it is not sure. Unsure. We are unsure. Hey, you could have taken it, right? Hereafter, he can't do anything. Hereafter, you cannot do anything, dude. I will just keep all my pieces in the. What the fuck? What the fuck? Guys, just if you had seen, I was having only like 6 seconds, dude. And yeah, see, 8 seconds. He's having 2 minutes, man. I don't know why he didn't take the queen, man. Don't know why he didn't take the queen. And again we lost our bishop. Why he resigned? Why he resigned? Dude, what else he can play? See, in this position, you guys could have, yeah, how you can misclick from this square to this square? How you can misclick from here to here? So if you are misclicking, you have to come here, you have to come here, something like that. Okay, misclicking is there. Fine. How you can come misclick this? I don't know why he didn't take it, but in the end, I actually saw if he takes, I saw this one. If he takes, okay, I can go here. I saw that. So if he goes here, it could have been a better thing for him. Like I take, he take. But if he is going knight g4, I thought, yeah, this is completely a loss. Okay, still he had this one, man. He didn't go for it. What is this? He had 47 minutes. Still he was unable to find it. So after attack, he didn't take this. If he had taken, I take with the knight. Shit, man. He should have taken this, dude. He should have taken this at least. There is nothing wrong taking that. Should have taken it. This is interesting, man. 3 plus 2 is much better. Okay, maybe in 3 plus 2 the players are not 2000, so that is why it is. Still, I'm losing. That is fine, but they are not able to get the win. Okay, after this, I will probably wrap up. Yeah, after opening your link, my mouse started to slow down, man. Did you infiltrate any virus in my system? Yeah, I'll go e5. Let's see what he plays. Holy shit. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go this. Develop our bishop here. Not a good move, huh? Not a good move. Hmm. Okay, if I give a check, goes here, I work it. He comes here again. Okay, take with the knight wasn't there. The mate. Is it? Oh shit, man, we can't take this knight also. What a bad position we are in. I don't want to take and let this. Okay, I will just develop my piece. What if I go here? Take. Okay, see, I'll go here. It takes. I take. He take. I'll give a check. Then king moves here. Then take this. Right. And this is good. Let's see how it ends. If he takes only, that will work. Well, I have just tricked him. Let's see if he will do that or not. Even if he's not taking, okay, I will just take this first. Okay, now I cannot go here. Go here. Wait, goes here. Then I give a check with this. Okay, I'll go. I thought to checkmate him, but it didn't work, so that is why. He doesn't want to save these pawns. Oh my god, he just tricked me. This guy just tricked me about he was about to trick me. Hey yo. Hey, 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 hey. Actually, I was trolling. I was trolling him. Okay, it is up now. Dude, it is still not up, dude. It's still showing page not found. Do you have GitHub? You used GitHub to push your changes or not? Just still showing. Okay, then everything. Where are your changes? Then this showing still not up. Yeah, okay, okay, yeah, fine. That's not a problem. You just figure out why it is keep on showing like that if someone else trying to access. Okay, I will. This is the final game. This is the final game. That is for sure. The queen takes. Take takes here. Take take. For the moves available. Yeah, takes. That will open up structure. Go here. Take with the bishop and come. Okay, I cannot take with the bishop. Then he'll take with this pawn. I who didn't see that one coming. Ayo. Oh, why here? Why this move? Take this pawn. Taken this pawn. Actually, in between, we had this outside passer, which could have been a good advantage for us. Bring the rook here. Take this and take this. Yeah, this is I just missed to this. Bring the rook here, then take this pawn, and then it takes, then take. I'll go for the setup g3, but this time I'm going for this setup. There is no point of going to b3. Shouldn't have gone there at all. Hey, you take with the bishop na. Mhm. Walking from castle. Hey, bro, you shouldn't have done the castling. Now if I move my, this is mating thread, man. There is a mate, and also he lose this. He has to come here to prevent it. Then I'll take this. Uh, that are attacking. So just don't need to give up the queen. Next move, take this knight with that. Here, take this, take, first take. Now there is no point of keeping the rook in this square, so just bring the rook here. Try to put. Okay, so give a check. King has to go there. Then bring the. Goes here will take if we, no if take, take, do a check, he take, okay. I think this is not that best. Oh, what? Why did he sack? Dude, why did you sack? Even if you are sacking, you are going to lose, man. Take, take, take. Why is take? Okay, the take not working. But take. King goes here. Then I have to bring the rook here anyway to make the to do checkmate. So I will go here right away. Okay, what he wants to, he is challenging against me. Okay, I will accept. I will accept his challenge. Last one game. Holy shit, dude. Bishop. This is called Rosso Limo attack. Actually, I'm not very well aware of this position also. So I will take a look how to play this Rosso Limo attack. Oh, G6 only, not what this move. There is no. We applied a different principle in this, so that's not right. Okay, now I can on the square if he goes, go here. First, I can go here, take, queen takes. Queen goes here. Holy sh. Okay, just play fast. Just play fast. Oh, this. Holy shit, man. This move was there. Move was there all the time. I missed that move. Oh my god. He has too many center points. He has so many center points. Will become a threat to us. Why am playing this? Holy shit, man. I would have just lost in a second. No, man. No, no, no. Not going to play again with him. That's it. So we just. I think in this range it is easy to win 1500. What's the timing you are playing? 3 plus 2. I'm having 2 plus increment, right? So you could have seen I was having just 1 second and still I made a move. Wait, where? Somewhere it was just only 1 second. Okay. Oh no, where? You can just imagine for how long I am playing under 20 seconds. I'm just surviving from 15th move to like till the end of the game. 46 move. 20 moves I I'm playing with just 10 seconds increment. Actually, in this, I could have just gone with this. So this, oh, okay, then it's like he'll go here, then he can take my bishop. Yeah, this is fine. Fine. It's 3 plus 2, 3 plus 2. Just the game was nice, man. Okay, fine. I will wrap up the stream for the day. Okay, guys. Okay, I will check that link. What it is. Copy, clean link.